What's cracking, craft beer aficionados? My name is Flying Brian J, and I'm really excited because this is my first ever craft beer review here on this channel. Normally I'm talking about the UFC, mixed martial arts, and what have you, but I've been promising my Twitter followers and the YouTube subscribers alike that I'm going to start doing some craft beer reviews. So we're here to do the first one. I'm going to be talking about Tank 7. It's a farmhouse / saison ale by Boulevard Brewing Company out of Kansas City, Missouri. In the future, I will review any kind of beer. I'll start with, American lagers. Even that, it's not craft beer, but I'll talk about it. All the way to double, triple, IPAs, anything. If you want me to review a specific beer, tell me about it in the comment section down below. Or if you're feeling long-winded, you can email the show at flyandbrianshow@gmail.com. So, the Tank 7 Farmhouse or Saison Ale. Really, really cool bottle that it comes in. It's like a little wine bottle. Nice baseball bat kind of shape. Since I do a lot of home brewing and rebottling, I love this bottle because when I put my own beer in it, it just makes me feel a little bit fancy. Take the label off and, go from there. Also, you can follow me on Untapped at FlyingBrianJ, where I will put all these reviews. On the back of the bottle here, it shows us that it has 8.5% alcohol by volume, and on Untapped, it has a 3.8 average rating, so that's pretty damn good with the amount of votes that it has already had. And it has 35 IBU. On the website, Boulevard boasts that it's got a real grapefruity, real citrusy aroma, and that must be some late hopping going on, so what we're going to do, just pop the top on it, get a nose on it, and I'll just tell you my general impressions. But from the get-go, I showed you the label. I love the label. It's, kind of elegant but not pretentious. And then the bottle obviously is something to behold, and it's just kind of a beautiful presentation here. So let's pop the top on it and see how the beer presents itself. Also, on their own website, it listed at 3.2 volumes of CO2. No, 3.5 volumes of CO2, so it's pretty damn carbonated, so we're going to get a real easy pour on this son of a gun. Try not to get it over, try not to get it out of the glass, but we're going to see how much head we got on it with this nice pour. Already we can see the color. It's kind of orange, kind of golden. A lot of head here. Maybe I gave it too much of a pour. But let's see if we can see that. Nice color. See that it's got this kind of orange color to the nose on it. Straight away, smells citrusy. I can smell the Belgium yeast going on in there. Real citrusy. Kind of smells sweetness. I can smell a lot of sweetness, a lot of grapefruit, little orange peel. Maybe not too much lemon, but there's a touch of lemons seeping through. I feel like there's probably some wheat malt up in this mother fudge, and the sweetness from that's really coming through, along with that Belgium saison yeast that I'm assuming they used in this baby. Head, bright white, it's dissipating pretty quickly. I'm going to be real gentle with it because the 8.5% alcohol by volume could really knock me on my ass. So let's get a taste on it. Slightly peppery. I didn't notice too much of the peppery from the smell test, but that saison yeast with a little bit of pepperiness is right there. It's on the front of my tongue. A little bit of hops on the back of my tongue. It's pretty smooth. It's on the drier end, and with how much carbonation it has, it feels really tingly and, just kind of glides over your tongue. Not too much robustness happening, not too much mouthfeel, really all around the mouth. It's basically sticking on the center of my tongue. But just overwhelmingly flavorful. The grapefruit and the orange that we could smell, you can taste that as well. And then the peppery yeast coming through with that yeast, the saison yeast strain. On the tip of my tongue, I'm getting a little of the bitterness now. There's probably not too many bittering hops, but starting at the tip of my tongue, kind of working its way back. But the citrus that's going on in there, that grapefruit, a lot of peppery is spreading to the sides of my tongue now as I continue to talk. But that'd be dangerous. Some beers that are heavy beers with that 8.5% alcohol by volume, sometimes You can taste the alcohol. You know, you get that like a little sharp flavor of the alcohol. Not too much of that happening here. I feel like they did a great job with the mixture of the malts to kind of, with that high alcohol percentage, to kind of hide that little bite from it. Overall, this beer is, I can't wait to drink the rest of it, even though I know I've got to calm down a little bit with it, because with that 8.5, if you're drinking this on a weekday, that could really put you back, could really, you know, hinder your sleep or something like that. But overall, Saison, one of my, I burped it up a little bit, and some floral and citrusy tones from the hops come out my nose, come out my mouth a little bit, and that was, you know, one of the most pleasant burps I've ever had. Tank 7, phenomenal with the fruity esters, with the citrusiness, that pepper. But what I'm going to say for some negative things here is I like a Saison yeast. I don't know what exact strain it is, but that's more peppery and kind of more tart. A little bit with my Saison, I like a little better than this. Also, the 8.5% alcohol by volume is a little concerning. I like to have my Saison like a more lawnmower style of beer, you know, with that 5 to 6 range. Not necessarily lawnmower style, but, you know, a little bit safer with how much alcohol I'm putting into my system. But the 8.5, it's not, you know, it's not terrible, but I'm going to dock it a few points for that. And I'm going to dock it just a couple of points because it's not necessarily my favorite ever Saison. Overall, I'm going to give this beer a 4.25 out of 5. And, you know, that's nothing to sniff at. That's a solid A- on a scale from A to F. And I would definitely recommend that if you could find this at your local liquor store, that you get your hands on the damn thing, because it is definitely worth it. They sell it in 4-packs. Something that I was told I shouldn't talk about too much on the channel is how much it costs. But at like $10 a 4-pack with the 8.5% alcohol by volume, it's really, you know, not a bad buy. Where normally you're buying like a 5% alcohol, a 4% alcohol, and the 6-pack's gonna run you like $8 for a craft beer. So for like $10 to $11 for 4 beers, that's basically like 2 in a bottle, 2 beers in a bottle. I feel like it's a great steal. And if you can find this near you, I would definitely recommend checking out Tank 7 Farmhouse Ale by Boulevard Brewing Company out of Kansas City, Missouri. Again, the fruity esters, the pepperiness, phenomenal. The malt character really shining through. I'm still loving a little bit of the hop is hanging out of my tongue, just ever so slightly, not too much, but it is there, and I do love it. And that's basically it, yeah. 4.25 out of 5. Check me out on Untappd. You can see all the beers that I've already rated, and then give this video a thumbs up. Check me out. I'll probably try to do one a night if my liver will allow. Craft beer reviews, so look out for the next one. I think I'm going to be hitting up the Accumulation White IPA by New Belgium. It should be a good one. It's a really popular one. It's a winter beer. It's a seasonal winter beer, but it's not like you necessarily winter ale. You know, it's not that sweetness. It doesn't have any of that going on. It's a white IPA, but I look forward to trying that out probably tomorrow. Please give the video a thumbs up once again. I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.